The One Day Church was created in response to the huge need for Adventist church buildings around the world. The high-quality, low-cost structures are built for congregations that don't have a suitable place to worship. The project is a partnership between Maranatha Volunteers International and Adventist Laymen's Service and Industries, or ASI. And the story of the One Day Church starts with Garwin McNeilis, a Minnesota businessman.
Marilyn and I have sat in our home on Sabbath in a rainy afternoon and actually felt a deep feeling for our brothers and sisters that don't have a church home to meet with, and how it's our privilege and responsibility. They are our brothers and sisters to help them. This is fulfilling that.
One Day churches are manufactured in Dodge Center, Minnesota, and shipped to destinations around the world, where they are put up in just one day.
Welcome to McNeilis Steel, Dodge Center, Minnesota, the birthplace of the One Day Church. It's early in the morning, and they're about to turn the machines on.
Dodge Center, Minnesota may seem like an unlikely staging ground for a worldwide church-building endeavor, but every One Day church starts out as a giant roll of steel at McNeilis Steel Incorporated. The company, owned by Garwin's cousin, Pat McNeilis, prepares the steel rolls for fabrication.
When I heard that we were getting a delivery of 2 million pounds of steel, I had no idea how much that would be or what it would look like. What I do know is that it will build 1,450 churches.
Every hour, one coil of steel is leveled, slit, and sheared into the pieces that make up the One Day Church. Pallets are then loaded with the galvanized steel pieces and put on trucks and shipped down the road to Garwin's fabrication shop. Since the summer of 2008, Garwin has devoted his shop entirely to fabricating and shipping One Day churches. Over the years, his facilities have manufactured many types of heavy-duty machinery, but the One Day church concept has changed how they operate. Even the equipment has changed. This miracle machine is used to make most of the pieces in the One Day church. From the stakes to the trusses, each piece is gently formed as it makes its way through the machine. Flat steel pieces enter on one end and come out on a conveyor belt as perfect tubes, which are then placed into a shipping container. The loaded One Day church containers travel by road to the port, where they are stacked onto container ships and sent to various parts of the world. The One Day church program is currently providing structures in North America, South America, Central America, and Africa. Come with us now to Mozambique, where Maranatha is building 750 One Day churches. When the containers arrive in Mozambique, Maranatha staff opens them and carefully compares the contents to the packing lists. 260 pieces make up each church, and each piece is unloaded and sorted into One Day church kits. The kits are loaded onto trucks, and Maranatha crews head out into the bush to construct churches for needy congregations. On February 10, 2009, the very first One Day church in Mozambique was built. When the church was dedicated, more than 130 people gathered inside to celebrate the answer to prayer. This church is the first of some 750 that will be constructed in Mozambique. Several Maranatha construction crews are working to complete between 60 and 80 churches each month. Today, we join one of the crews as they work outside of Chimoio.
You're looking at a one-day church and its crew getting ready to set it up just outside Chamoyo here in a few minutes. Everything you need is here, including 4 really able-bodied guys who are going to put up a church this day, one day.
The small village of Agostino Neto currently has a Seventh-day Adventist church, but the building is small, dark, and destroyed by insects. The group visited the congregation on Saturday to bring the news of their new church, and they came back several days later to make their dream a reality.
You remember, Sabbath morning, we were right in here in this church, and today is the day, Tuesday, when this gets a one-day church on the other side. Come on around the corner, because activity has begun. What they're taking off are some of the forms. Then you can see the scaffolding, the old church, and in the last day, they cleared off everything out here in preparation for a level floor for the new church.
Construction supervisor Marlone Amador coordinates work on the site. This is the first one-day church this crew has constructed, and Marlone teaches each step of the process.
In Minnesota, remember we were getting all of the steel directly off the machines that just bend it perfectly? That's what's happening here, and this is the form that we'll use to actually make the trusses. Remember these pieces as they went up the conveyor belt into the container in McNeilus' factory there in Minnesota? They're here. And these are the ones that will actually be used now for the corner posts. This is what's going to make sure that the thing is solid in the ground.
The first stake is in, and the crew quickly works to drive the remaining stakes. Work steadily progresses on the church. Each upright piece is screwed on and leveled. Then the trusses that were assembled earlier are placed on top. All the trusses are up, and it doesn't take long to put the roof on.
This has really been fun today. We started in the snows of Minnesota and ended up here in the steam bath of Mozambique. But what you got in the town of Agostino Neto is a brand new one-day church. Go ahead and put the sign up, fellas. Members of the church, volunteers all day long helping make it happen, Maranatha employees, and a sign in the town saying, "You were here."
It's Saturday, and the building already has temporary walls built by the church members. Marlone is back to visit, and he officially hands the church over to the congregation and says a dedication prayer. No longer will they have to worship in cramped, dark conditions. Something that started out as a coil of steel is now providing a place to worship for the people of Agostino Neto and for thousands of other congregations. Each day, 11 new Seventh-day Adventist congregations need a church home. More than 200,000 congregations around the world worship in dilapidated structures or in none at all. With the one-day church program, Maranatha and Adventist Layman Services and Industries are helping thousands of church members across the globe. You can join this worldwide initiative to help provide churches for members in need. If you would like to be a part of the one-day church program, please call our toll-free number now at 800-467-6384. Your donation of $1,500 will be matched to provide a one-day church for one of the many congregations in need worldwide. You may also send your gift in the mail to Maranatha Volunteers International, 990 Reserve Drive, Suite 100, Roseville, California, 95678, or give online at maranatha.org. Thank you for supporting the One Day Church program.